Ah, shit, I forgot about that. I forgot I completely shut off my system. So it canceled everything. Closed everything. That's okay. That's weird. I was pretty sure I did before I ended the last session. It must have been because the game closed, so... Alright, so... Alright. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. If you're watching this post, then welcome to the video. Last session we defeated Pontiff Sullivan. We slain the optional boss that is the old Demon King, and we killed the Lord of Cinder, Aldrich. The objective of this stream this week is we're going to fight one of my favorite Lords of Cinder, and that's Yorm, the Giant of the Profane Capital. We will also be finishing Sigvard's side quest. We will also be getting Carla as an NPC merchant that we can access certain skills from. And if I feel like it, we will fight the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. I'm not exactly sure if I want to fight the Dancer, but we'll fight the Dancer if I feel like we have to. But the main goal tonight is that we kill Yorm. Well, we defeat Yorm. Finish Sigvard's side story. But there is something I want to check first. Hello, welcome to the stream. I want to check and see if Cirrus's summon signs over here near the Cursed Greatwood tree. The Cursed Greatwood spawn. Because if it is, we'll go help Cirrus. See, what's nice about making the giant your friend is that when he does attacks like that, they no longer hurt you. Which is nice. I like having the giant as my friend. Like I said, I want to come up here real quick to see if Cirrus is summon signs here. If it's not, then we'll check back later. It might be only here after you beat the Dancer, but I just want to see if it's here now. Oh no, it is here. Okay, cool. Then we can work on doing Cirrus's quest line as well. Hello, Cirrus. I've come to aid you in your conquest.
I finally found you. Just as I promised, Grandad. Remember?
Yeah, I kind of figured that was gonna happen. Because Hodrick's the only NPC that parries. He's the only one I ever see he's the only one I ever see does it. Hell, I don't see many actual players even parry. Parry's useful, but you got to be really good at the timing for it to be especially potent. Welcome to the stream, or welcome back if you had to disconnect and come back.
I finally found you. Just as I promised, Grandad. Remember?
Alright, so we've helped Cirrus. Her quest line's almost complete. And now now she will be, after completing this quest line, she will now be available to assist us in the Dragon Slayer armor fight and the Prince Lothric fight. Which I hate the Prince Lothric fight. It's not a hard fight, his attack patterns, but it's just annoying because he goes from just standard swordplay and pyromancy to including swordplay, pyromancy, and miracles, so that fight can get really annoying. Oh yeah, I wanted to use the Homeward Bone because I don't have, Oh! No, we're not going to do that this stream. I was going to say, we may fight Consumed King Osiris, but I think I'm going to save anything Lothric related for next stream. So now, we head to the Arethiel Dungeon. We have to get through Arethiel Dungeon to get to the Profane Capital. Oh yeah, this place is full of those. Oh yeah, the one thing about this place that really annoys me is the jailers. Because the jailers have an annoying gimmick that as they look at you, they drain your health. It's really stupid. I hate that gimmick, especially considering the fact that when you do get that portion of your health back, it doesn't come back as being healed. It comes back as you have taken damage. Oh, you hate the Orm fight, Sigward? Oh, Usually what I do is I have Sigward distract him long enough for me to grab the Storm Ruler sword, equip it, and then I just alternate with Sigward. Yeah, the Yorm fight is like 90 times harder when you don't have the sword. Yorm's fight is classified as the easiest fight other than Eudux Gundyr, only because the game literally gives you a weapon that chunks his health. But it's nice that Sigward's on your side if you're doing his side quest, because he can distract Yorm long enough for you to grab the sword, and then you and him just alternate attacks. You can actually effectively stun lock Yorm if you do it that way. Because it's actually possible to beat Yorm without him ever doing an attack. Oh, shit. Yeah, the game... You know what's funny? It's funny that you mention that, because the game doesn't tell you that it's there. The game never once tells you that that Storm Ruler is there. You just gotta hope you see it. And plus, if you go into the fight without Sigward, the cutscene is different than without him. Than with him, because with him you get the whole cutscene where he's talking about keeping his promise. Without him, you get an entirely different cutscene. I think it's just I think, if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I've done it without getting Sigward. If I remember correctly, I think the cutscene is just Yorm acknowledging that you're there, and then he gets up to prepare for battle. If I remember correctly, but I don't remember. Why you gotta do that, guy? Why you gotta do that? It's already loud. The game's already loud enough, and you gotta go doing that shouting shit. I do want to go down there, though, because there are some items down there, but I want to make sure I have this entire upper area clear before I decide to go down there. Because like I said, this area wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the fact that the jailers sap your health. Ow. That's dumb. Okay. The common strategy to fight Yorm, I probably should have gotten into that before I went into talking about Sigward's questline, but the common strategy to fight Yorm is that people will run to his throne, grab Storm Ruler, and then they'll homeward bone out to prepare for the fight, and then they'll go and fight him. That's the common strategy if you don't have Sigward with you. If you do have Sigward with you, you just have him distract Yorm to grab it. Any of these guys alive? Wait, what? What? I got caught in his animation, and I wasn't in his animation. never had that happen before. Well, that's new. Or probably not so much new as much as it's bullshit, but... It's funny. It's funny you say that because normally the game doesn't ever do that to me. I guess it's probably because I'm recording. That's why it's whipping out all the crazy shit. But like if you watch my, I think it was either my second or my third episode, or my third stream. No, it might have been my first one. I don't remember. But the Crystal Sage gave me so much shit, and when I'm playing normally just by myself without recording, I usually beat it without barely taking any damage. Alright, let's go get my souls back. But first... Oh, we got the old sorcerer's stuff. I'm not sure if that stuff actually does anything to you if you're, I don't think this armor... I think it's just more along the lines of you being a sorcerer more than it be actually giving you... Oh, why'd I do that? I don't know. I wonder if I can kill him through the wall. Well, it would help if I hit the door. Oh, cool, I can. Nice. Yeah, he drops great magic shield, which I'm not using a shield, so it's a pretty useless sorcery for me. But, yeah. It may be useful if I'm running my spellcaster, which will be one of my run-throughs of the game. I think the Dark Souls streams are probably going to be my longest running series right now, because I'm running through the game 5 times, and then I'm running through the game with DLC content. So, because what I plan on doing is, if you're new to the stream, what I plan on doing is running through the game 5 times with 5 separate playstyles, and then I'm going to consult with some of my friends, and from there we're going to decide what character I use to run through the DLC content. I hear that crystal lizard. I'm trying to bait this jailer, but this jailer wants to be stubborn. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't go far enough to hit him. I may have to take my lumps and just run up and lose the health. Because he doesn't want to come running towards me for some reason, so... So I don't need large Titanite shards of stuff at this point. Pale pine resin. Do I have any throwing weapons? I have some kukri. Oh cool, I got the jailbreaker's key. I think we can use it on that door? Or is it the one over there? I don't remember. But with this we can make this shortcut so we don't have to deal with that jailer again. Or can I lock onto that one? I hate that brand. Oh, I hit the fucking wall. I'm actually kind of curious because I've never really used the simple gem to enchant a weapon with simple. What does simple do? Is it just a stronger magical boost? Or does it do other things too? Does not open from this side. Okay. Oh, one of them dropped an item. See, there's that fucking lizard. I'm gonna try to get it into a spot where... PS4. I'm playing on the PS4. And welcome to the stream, by the way. I would play it on the PC, personally, but my PC is not good enough to run this game. Well, especially not good enough to run it with the graphics card I have. So, you may see a Dark Souls playthrough later on the PC once I've gotten myself a actual gaming computer. But right now I'm going to stream on the PS4. No. Bad jailer person. You can't imprison me. Oh yeah, this is a... I'm trying to remember what the tell is for mimics. I think it's a chain on the side, but I don't remember. I know there is a way you could tell if it's a mimic or not. Usually what I do is I just attack it. I personally say Dark Souls 3 is definitely worth it. As far as I know, a lot of people play it. I don't usually... Oh, the chain is pointing towards you, it's a mimic? Okay. Yeah, because I knew, like I said, I knew there was a way to tell if it was a mimic or not, but I wasn't sure. But, Paul, to answer your question, I think it's worth it. I enjoy playing Dark Souls. Dark Souls, of the Dark Souls franchise, 3 is the best. Because it combines the elements of 1 and 2, so it has the so it's not so hard on the player to be able to pick up the game and learn how to play it. And the game's also decent long enough that you could play it for a long time. And I'm always learning things. So even if you've gotten really good at playing the game, you still learn things all the time. But I will warn you though. You with any of the Dark Souls games, you gotta learn to just get used to you just gotta learn to get used to dying. Once you're used to dying, you can play through this game and really enjoy it. Because dying is just a point of the game. You may not see me die a lot, but that's because I've been playing the game long enough that I've kind of learned the ins and outs a little bit. Actually, why am I doing this without the cat ring on? I don't want to take unnecessary fall damage. Yay! Well, technically you could do PvP at any point, anytime you want. You could do it at soul level 1 if you really wanted to. You just gotta get the red soapstone you get from the Cathedral of the Deep. But you can do PvP at any point you want. But I would recommend avoiding PvP until you have the Ashes of Ariandel DLC. Because then you can relegate your PvP experience to an actual arena, rather than just going through the game and just getting randomly invaded by people. Because there are people that do that. I like to play as the Warriors of Sunlight, so I like to personally help people, but that's me. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the invasions are still PvP too. It's just that they can be annoying at times because if you're just trying to go through the area just to go through it, and then getting randomly invaded, it does get a little annoying. That's why I usually play offline, because then I can just go through the game just to go through the game. So this one's the mimic. Oh, this is one of the situations where the mimic is upside down. Wait, what? Okay, that has a bigger hitbox than I thought it did. Okay. That has a bigger hitbox than I thought it did. It's also rare that he does that twice in a row. Alright, well, you learn something new. Hit it with an undead charm first? Do I even have any undead charms? I don't. Actually, let me double check now that I'm not being at the threat of attack. No, I don't have any. That's unfortunate. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you could just put the mimic to sleep without actually fighting it. I always just fought them for the souls. Yeah, I didn't know that. See, you learn something new every day. I would have never have thought to do that. Now we've got shortcut. I think so. I know one of them does. Oh, I got the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring. I always wonder where this was. What does it do? Greatly boosts sorceries. Oh, this would be useful if I was running my if I was running a spellcaster. Well, a sorcery spellcaster. Yeah, because I think the mimics in this area, one of them drops an Estus shard and the other one drops an undead bone shard. If my memory is correct. But I could be wrong. I hear another crystal lizard. Oh, I know where that one's at. I'm gonna wait until I kill the giant before I go after that one. Ouch. I'm gonna save those for when I run into the mimic. Yeah, now I'm kind of regretting selling undead hunter charms. because I never really thought that there was any use to them, but I didn't know that. Now that I know that, I'm gonna definitely start keeping them from now on. At least my soul shouldn't be too far from it. Thanks for the sub, buddy. Have a good night. Or morning. Or afternoon. Whatever it is, whatever time it is when you... where you live. I hate this part because I know after I kill the Mimic, I'm gonna have to fight basilisks, and I hate basilisks. I think this one's naturally tougher than the other ones. Not this time, motherfucker. Oh no, this one just drops the Dark Clutch ring. Old cell key. I'm trying to remember what that's for. I hate curse in this game. I prefer Dark Souls 2 curse over Dark Souls 3 curse. Because Dark Souls 3 curse just outright kills you. I hate Dark Souls 3 curse. Dark Souls 2 curse was like, you know what? I don't mind getting cursed because I at least can live it. Which cell is that for? I'm trying to remember. It, like... because I know it's not for, is it for Sigmund's cell? Or is that the one you have to get after you enter the Profane Capital and go to that other route? I know it's not for Carla's cell, because you need that special key to get the Carla's cell. I need my kukri for this. Are these ones naturally tougher than the ones we fought earlier? Because I feel like these took more hits to kill. I'm not doing anything with this room yet until I've killed all these jailers. I should probably just be two-handing this if I'm not using my, because this is Carla's cell. And you need that, you need that key that you get from... that you have to get after you've entered the profane capital. Oh, thank you, game, for letting me know you've installed Gundam Versus. Oh yeah, I got Alva's armor. Is it better than... I'll wear it just because it looks cool. I like Alva's armor. Dark Souls 2, this armor was broken. I think it was Dark Souls 2 this armor was really broken. I think it was mainly because you could upgrade shit. Like I said, I want to clear out this room first before I go and like hit a bonfire or anything like that. This, I think, is the Mimic that has the undead bone shard. Nope, he just has Titanite scales. I thought there was one in here that had an undead bone shard. Maybe you just find it. Oh, the Xanthus is ashes. The Dusk Crown Ring. Reduces spell FP consumption, but also lowers HP. Nah, fuck that. I like my HP. Estes uses back. Can't go that way yet. I got the profaned coal. Cool. No, the first mimic had a Estus shard. The first mimic we ran into in Erethiel Dungeon had an Estus shard. I think there's at least one or two more mimics in the Erethiel Dungeon. I know there's one up here. We're coming up on that one. Oh, we'll deal with you shortly. After Osiris, though. Alright, we've done everything we can. We've done everything we can. Well, actually, no, not yet, because we still need to talk to Sigward. I think the Mimic is... He's not here. Oh, I know where the Mimic's at. I know where he's at. But now we've just made a shortcut. But this isn't the shortcut. It's just a shortcut. Lightning Blade! Useful if you're running a miracle set. Not running a miracle set yet. This man's just a full-blooded pyromancer. Let's see. I know that way leads to the Profane Capital, and I don't want to go there just yet. Because we haven't made the shortcut to the, we haven't made the shortcut to the bonfire here yet. Because there's only one bonfire here, and it's right at the beginning of the level. Unless there's another one around here, then by all means you can inform me, but I haven't found one. See, this drop here is where the silver cat ring comes in really handy. I'm trying to figure out where the best spot to drop off is. I think it's right here. But I don't want to just drop off and it kills me. Well, I have the silver cat ring, so I should be able to soak up some of the damage. Woo! These rats are fucking annoying. Do these rats ever stop spawning? Or do they just keep spawning just to be a nuisance? Oh, we got our first piece of Titanite chunk. Oh, that's a pyromancy! Ooh. You know what, I always... All my playthroughs of this game, because I usually go with a more physical playthrough, I get all these pyromancies on the map and I'm just like, ooh, pyromancy! And it's like, oh wait, I've gotten these before.
Pardon me, I was absorbed in... Oh, look at me. Trapped like a rat. But you needn't worry. I've just been sitting here weighing my options. The moment has almost come. I just need a bit more time.
I'll get you out in a second. Calm your tits. Alright. That's the short... Yeah, let's go make the shortcut first. Because I don't want to have to come back through here. Well, I don't want to have to go back through everything else to get back here. Yay! Ah. Sweet, sweet bonfire. I would love to have a night light that's a bonfire, like a, or like a lamp that looks like the bonfire from Dark Souls. The fuck are you, rats? Oh, got it. No, I'm sorry, don't hurt me. This is the mimic. I think this is the one that gives you the undead bone shard. No, we ain't playing these games. No, he just gives you Dragon Slayer lightning arrows. Which would be nice if I was using a grape, though. Actually, it's kind of funny. I think this is the only skin where there's a piece of on the equipment where you can actually believe that that's where they store the Estus flasks. That little bottle right there on the right side of his hip. Lightning bolt. Yes, we have enough to upgrade our, I'm trying to think. We should probably make this shortcut. Actually, is there anything over here? Oh, that just leads up there. Okay. Now, I'm gonna ask a question. You can reply if you want to. I guess a rat just committed suicide. Now, when I go to get the jailer's key ring, which is the item you need to unlock Carla and Sigvard. Have you ever had it to where that jailer has a delayed spawn? Because I've had times where I've killed a jailer and then go right back and there's another jailer there. I don't know if you'll see it, but when I get to that point I'll show you. But I'm just curious. I ain't got time for these hoes. You know, you just keep your asses over there. I know there's an undead bone shard near this profaned capital bonfire. Is that the gargoyle that comes after me? Or is that a different one? Nope, it's the one that comes after me. Come on, you stingy gargoyle. Why are you walking over there? Come towards me, so I may murder you. Oh, fine. Oh! Huh. I didn't think pyromancers would kill them so easily. Maybe it's because of the upgrades I have to the pyromancy flame and the pyromancy I'm actually using. I don't know. Yeah, because the majority of the builds I usually play as when it comes to Dark Souls is predominantly the physical builds, which is usually strength or dexterity. I don't really tap too much into the sorceries and like miracles and stuff like that. But now that I'm doing like full playthroughs actually using those classes, I feel like I'm gonna earn a better appreciation of those classes. Like, I've already earned a better appreciation of the pyromancer. Yeah, see, this is the undead bone shard that you might have been thinking of. Who is this dude? I thought he was just a random body, but he is an actual person. Who is this person? Whatever. Actually, I wanted to tune that spell first. Damn it, I need 25 intelligence to use this. Why do you need just intelligence for this? That's a little weird. I thought pyromancies usually required both, at least both. Huh. Well, we are going to the shrine. Because I want to use my undead bone shard and my Estus shard, so... Oh, there's Cirrus. Hi, Cirrus.
Oh, there you are. I'm afraid I've involved you in my affairs. Over my sincerest thanks for your assistance. At last, my grandfather will rest in peace, and I can die. But there is. May I take a vow? Oh, I am most grateful. Wherever, whenever I am needed. My loyalty shall never waver. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
You have to accept her as a knight, because if you don't, her summon sign won't become available to help you with the Dragon Slayer armor and Prince Lothric. Martin, I want to ask you, Darren Martin, I want to ask you a question. What is the max level that your Estus flask can go? Like, in terms of, like, the pluses. Is it plus 10? Or is it higher than plus 10? Because for some reason, I've gotten, like, a shit ton of the undead bone shards before, and apparently I've never maxed it out. I don't know how, but... So I'm curious as to what the max level of the Estus flask is. Oh, it is plus 10? What's the max uses? Is it 13? Or is it higher than that?
Ah? Gracious, I only...
15. Okay. Then I must have missed some Estus shards somewhere in one of my playthroughs, because one of my between... Oh, so it's 15 total between the two. Okay. There's Smo's armor. Oh! I'm forgetting something. I need to finish, Henri's questline. Because I helped Henri defeat Aldrich, and I didn't talk to Ludlith after killing Aldrich, so...
Well met. Knowst thou the name Henri of Astora? The brave girl left this as thanks.
The only weapon in the game that scales off of luck.
Though gave no elucidation, so happened. Now, seek she knoweth her fate, what will become of her upon her duty's end.
I'm trying to remember.
She would not wish thee follow her.
I'm trying to remember where she's at, because I didn't tell her where, Horace is at. So I don't think she's in the Smoldering Lake. Shit, I don't remember where she's at. Oh well, I'll do it later. I just wanted her sword. Oh, I have so many Titanite shards. Nah, I'm gonna keep these. There's the pickaxe. No, I think it's only the lake if you tell her where Henri's, or if you tell her where Horace is at. No, Henri has I think 2 or 3 locations that she'll be at depending upon how you interacted with her through her quest line.
Ashen one.
I think she's actually in the graveyard, the cemetery around here. Yeah, Henri's only at the lake if you tell her where Horace is at. If you tell her where Horace is at, you actually end her side quest early, because she goes down to get him and she dies to save him. It's actually the only time you can fight Henri and Horace together.
Ah, just good to see what needs. My. Seems like ages passed. I imagine his passing was long ago. I miss the old bugger, I do. My thanks. I'll be sure I'll be smithing weapons never afore seen by the likes of ye. It's but a small service to pay my humble respects. Lords, where did you happen upon this coal? This is much too dark. I see the abyss in it.
Man, you're still gonna take it anyway.
Yeah, a smith I remain. I won't turn down a request. But forget not, your fight is for the flame and for your fellow kin, just like mine. A cursed fate this may be, but hope remains, does it not?
I'm trying to think if I should upgrade this for the Yorm fight. No, I'm not. I shouldn't upgrade this for the Yorm fight because of the fact I'm not going to be using this for Yorm. We're going to stick with 8 Estus Flasks, but we're going to give ourselves an extra Ashen Estus Flask.
Prithee, be careful.
Oh, it will go on.
You know what's funny is I have another question. Is that am I one of the few people that actually never completes Grey Rat's side story?
Goodbye.
Like, I never send Grey Rat to Lothric Castle. Only because I like him as a vendor, so... I just wish there was a way you could use all these souls at once. Like, you could just, like, multi-select items. Yeah, that happened to me in my first playthrough, too. Like, I sent him there, not knowing that he would die. And then, I think I sent Patches after him to save him. And then I came back and I talked to Patches, and Patches is like, I couldn't save him. I'm like, shit. I just lost out on all his gear. Now, to be fair, you can find his ashes in Lothric Castle. I just don't know where they're at. You know what? Good idea. I should probably do that.
If the tail, what do you think? All right, but feel I hate.
Now, do you? Okay, he doesn't.
Goodbye. Oh, this.
Question. Now, do you have to use the undead charms before you activate the mimic, or after you activate the mimic?
Ah.
I'll buy 10.
Ashen 1.
Those what I got right here. 3. I could put 3 into intelligence so I can use the profane flame. But is that gonna offset my pyromancies? Well, apparently not. Before I open it, then the box opens, the mimic stays asleep, loot it, then kill it for the souls. But as soon as you hit it, it wakes up. Okay. See, all my stats are at 20. I'm one level short of being able to get my attunement to where I have 4 attunement slots. You know what? I'm just gonna put it in intelligence, so I can wield the profane flame.
Farewell, Ashne the Flip.
Plus it'll make my pyromancies do a little bit more damage, so. Attune. I wanna see what this looks like. That's kinda cool. How far can it go? That's a pretty sizable distance. That animation though is really cool looking. I wonder. That's a pretty decent distance. Alright. Enough goofing around. Let's go to the profane capital. so we can go save Sigward. I wonder if this pyromancy scales off of just intelligence. Like its damage output is based just on intelligence. Or if it scales off of both, but it just only needs intelligence to use it. Well, I guess we'll see, because I think we're coming up on another gargoyle. There he is! But look at that distance, though! Ouch! It looks like it just scales off of intelligence. Because it's not doing nearly as much damage as my Chaos Bed Vestiges. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But what I don't understand is, why is there a pyromancy that scales strictly off of intelligence when I always thought pyromancy was supposed to scale off of both? Like, I always thought pyromancers were supposed to scale off of both intelligence and faith. Oh, Twinkling Titanite. Rusted gold coin. Oh, I didn't buy any shit. I didn't buy any of the special poison moss. Oh nope, there's some right here. Why can't I lock onto this thing? Hang on, I wonder if I can hit it with the profane flame. Nah, it's just not far enough. A purging stone. I would definitely recommend playing a Pyromancer, though. I think it's got a lot of fun gameplay elements to it. I know there's a dude up here I want to kill. That dude got fucked. Yeah, the profane flame is cool and all, but I don't like the fact that it scales just off of intelligence. I'm gonna heal. Wrath of the Gods. What did I... the hit detection in this game. Alright, man. Take it easy. Oh, fuck me. I want to see if this actually works. Oh, it does work! That is so cool. Oh, you can abuse this. You can abuse that so much. Now that I know that. Oh yeah, I do have to go this way. Oh yeah, that was the thing I was talking about, where the enemies had like some kind of delayed spawn when you change locations. I don't know why that happens, but it happens. Alright, we're back in the profaned capital. Covetous gold serpent ring.
Ah, you are a saint. Once again, you are I, Siegfried of Cat. Take this.
Ooh! Titanite slab.
Ah, no, I've my end. Ah, no, I've my end.
Ooh! I got the Eleonora. How do I not have enough strength to wield this? Oh, well, that's why. A strange weapon found among malformed inhabitants of the profane capital. The profane flame was triggered by the curse of these women, relatives of a certain oracle, but despite their culpability, they went on living without any cares. Feast Bell. Hold up axe and wave to emit a solemn chime to temporarily make weapons lacerating and to restore HP for each hit. That wouldn't be a bad weapon to use, in all honesty. Yeah, that would not be a bad weapon to use. Oh, welcome to the stream, guys. Yeah, this wouldn't be a bad weapon to use. I gotta find out if it's twinkling or not. Because I have a decent amount of twinkling titanite, so. Let's see. Oh god, it triggered both of them. Ouch! Oh, really? Okay. Woo! Ouch! Woof! Wait, what? Okay. I got one. Got the other. Oh, that almost ended badly for me. I'm out of Estus flasks. Is there really no other items here? Okay. Alright, you know what? Instead of running through all this like a Nimrod, I want to go to the Shrine Bonfire because I want to see if I can what I need to upgrade this Great Axe? I think it's a Great Axe. Oh, it's just a standard axe. Oh, I gotta level up to be able to... Oh, that's right. Even if I do upgrade it, I still gotta have the... Oh, there she is. I still gotta have the stats to wield it.
What?
This requires Titanite scale? That's weird. I figured something like this would have required Twinkling Titanite. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Or like a boss weapon would require Titanite scale. I wouldn't think this would require Titanite scale. Well, I'm gonna upgrade it because it's better than anything I've... It's better than anything I've got.
Pretty like that.
Do I have enough for at least... I have enough for one level up. See, selling all these Titanite shards, why not? Might as well. Sell this. Sell this. Sell this. We're gonna sell this pickaxe. Sell this court sorcerer's staff. Sell this shield.
Ashen.
Let me go see what how much my next level up would cost.
Well, it's very that hey.
30,000. Okay.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So we need to sell enough for 9,000 souls. We can sell these. I don't use these. I should probably sell these arrows because I'm not an archer. I'm not using them. So really nothing else I can sell. I guess there really isn't anything else I can sell. Alright, well, we completed Sigvard's questline, so let's go fight Yorm. Oh, I'm not looking forward to the Dancer of the Boreal Valley fight. I will always hate that fight with a fiery passion. Oh, I'm supposed to be up there. I'm a dingus. Alright. I'm honestly surprised these gargoyles never spawn. Or that these statues aren't gargoyles in of themselves. Oh, these guys dropped something. Rustic golden coin. Wow, I got the symbol. I got 2 symbols of avarice. That is a rare item. That's just a super rare item. I think it is the rarest item in Dark Souls, I think, in this game, is the Head of Avarice. Because I think I have one in my storage. So that's rare that I've gotten 2 of them, that I've gotten a second one.
Yorm. Old friend. I, Siegfried of the Knights of Katarina, have come to uphold my promise. Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
That's creepy. It looks like he used to be human.
Debt once again. My thanks. I could have not kept my promise without you. Now, for a final toast. To your valor, and my old friend Yorm. Well, the only thing to do then. You are a true friend. Best of luck with your duty.
And with that, we have one more Lord of Cinder. And then we can go fight the Soul of Cinder. The final boss of Dark Souls, well, the quote-unquote final boss of Dark Souls 3, the main game. We still have 4 bosses left to fight. We have the Dancer, which we're going to fight here. Then we have Osiris, Nameless King, Dragon Slayer Armor, and Lothric. So, no, 5, actually, before we fight the Soul of Cinder.
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul.
God, what the fuck happened to you?
He must be a lord.
God, she just got brutalized. But, we're not going to do that right away because, one, we are short on Estus flasks. So let's head to, where's my ambush? Right there. Let's head to the Shrine Bonfire. Hey, welcome to the stream. In case you didn't get a chance to see it, we just defeated Yorm. Yorm, the giant of the profane capital.
grasp. Very that farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Hey, welcome to the stream. Oh, I thought I got this earlier, but I guess I didn't. Alright. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this fight. Not one bit. Alright, well. Oh. I do want to go to Yorm's bonfire because I want to get, Sigward's armor set and the other Storm Ruler. I am Sigvard. Yeah, I'm definitely not looking forward to the Dancer. The Dancer of the Boreal Valley always gives me shit. Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. No matter what character I'm playing as, the Dancer always gives me shit. I would rather fight the Nameless King like 3 times than fight the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Trying to backhand me with your shield? Fuck you. I'm not looking forward to this fight at all, but I gotta beat it if I want to beat the game, so. I mean, the dancer's swords are pretty cool. If you're going like a Dex magic, like a Dex Pyro or a Dex magic build, its swords are pretty good. This is probably the creepiest boss in the game. The Dancer of the Boreal Valley. It's just so creepy. It's snake-like. Oh, that actually did a decent amount of damage. No, 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 you're not grabbing me, Dancer. Woo! Wow, Pyromancer makes this boss a joke. Wow. Wow. That is the easiest time I've ever had with that boss. That is the easiest time I've ever had with the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. This boss is a joke if you're using a ranged build. It's kind of creepy that the statue bleeds. You know what? I'm feeling ballsy tonight. Let's go after Osiris. I'm still in shock of how that dancer fight went. I have never beaten her on my first try. Never. She always finds a way to just like bullshit me. I've never beaten that boss on my first try. Never. I guess she's piss easy with a decent Pyromancer build. I'm kind of looking forward to what she's like when I'm running my Miracle and my Sorcerer. That's a shard. So I have 11 uses total. This will make it 12. You know, this is toxic. There we go. I think this leads up to the shortcut. I think. Yeah, this leads to the shortcut. Hello, peoples. Yes, shortcut unlocked. I like this axe. Large titanite shards. Oh, that's right, he gives you this ring. Yeah, the consumed garden isn't that large of an area. It's just getting to this dude can be kind of annoying.
You ignorant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you? Of the power of my beloved Ocelot, child of dragons. Well, I will not give him up. For he is all that I have. He does that so randomly too, you never know when he's gonna do it. Hawkwood, I need you to draw his attention. Instead of just standing there like a Nimrod. Oh my god, Hawkwood. You were useful in the first part of the fight, and then the second part of the fight, you were just like... Apparently I can't get close enough to touch him. Okay, maybe switching to... I don't think he's considered a dragon. Even though he looks like a dragon. I don't think he's I don't think the game considers him a dragon. I don't know, I guess we'll see. I'll just see if I do more damage with my Eleonora than I do with my Dragon Slayer axe.
Ooh. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, that attack comes so quickly that I can't... There's no tell for that attack. Yes, we got him! Sweet! Soul of consumed Osiris. Oh, that didn't go too bad. I mean, to be fair, that could have went a lot worse. Oh, I never returned Yorm to his throne. I gotta do that. But first... we're gonna learn the path of the dragon's gesture. Cool, I got another Titanite scale. Maybe that's enough to level up. We are at the unattended graves. Let's actually head to Firelink, because one, I want to return Yorm to his throne, because I forgot to do that. And two, I want to see if I have enough chunks to at least upgrade my Dragon Slayer axe twice, because I'm going to need it for this upcoming fight. Oh, I forgot the dancer. Yeah, you missed Yorm and the dancer. Obviously, as you got to see, you saw me fight Osiris. I did die to him once. But that's okay, because I ended up killing him anyway. I'm just gonna consume these souls. Yeah, surprisingly enough, now there's video proof that I can't beat the dancer on my first try. Because the dancer always gives me shit. But apparently, as I've learned, a pyromancer can beat the dancer very easily. So that pleases me. Let's see. I do have a shard. I want to go use that real quick. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cap the stream off with fighting Champion Gundyr, because I completely forgot about him. And I think I'm gonna cap the stream at defeating Champion Gundyr. Because we now have the path of the dragon, we can go fight the Nameless King. But I want to save that for a separate stream, because I never beat the Nameless King on my first try. Never. I've come close, but I've never beaten him on my first try. Okay, I have enough for 2 levels for my Lightning Slayer, for my Dragon Slayer axe. So I'm gonna go level that up real quick.
that is what...
Oh, you mean Osiris? Do you mean Osiris or the child? Because you never fight the child. Osiris? I usually beat him on my first try. Sometimes he gives me bad RNG, but other than that, I usually beat him on my first try. I need one more Titanite scale for that. Only reason I'm leveling that up, the only reason I'm actually even considering using the Dragon Slayer axe is because Gundyr is weak to lightning. Oh! Which reminds me, at some point I need to go get Carla.
Welcome, husband.
But I may do that the next stream. That may be what I do, the first thing I do in that stream. So, alright, let's see how many levels I can get out of this. 5. I'm gonna put 3 into Faith to make it even. And then I'm gonna go 1 into Vigor and 1 into Vitality.
Farewell, may the flame.
Let's see. I'm gonna go buy more embers, because I have a feeling I may need them. Actually, I'm gonna go buy Grey Rat's embers. Alright, so I now have 14 Estus flasks. No, 12 Estus flasks. Yeah, 12 Estus flasks. I need 3 more shards, and the Estus flask will be maxed out in terms of uses. I need 2 more undead bone shards, and the power will be fully upgraded. A shriving stone. Yeah, this is where you get the Ashen Estus ring, which just increases your FP restoration through your Ashen Estus flasks. It's just the other version of the Ashen Estus of the Estus ring. Titanite chunk. Oh Oh no! Oh no! Oh, come on, really? Okay. Well, if this... Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to go through the unattended graves first to get all the items. And then just get to the point where I can clear the area and fight Gundyr. But it looks like all these enemies want to be dickheads, so... Especially the fucking dogs. This is getting annoying. I hate the dogs mainly for the fact that their hitboxes are janky. Like, especially with the Pontiff beasts that you fight in Erethiel. Those dudes have the biggest hitboxes when it comes to their attacks. It's insane. Oh, that's dumb. Alright, that's one. Ouch. I think that gives me enough Titanite scales to take my Eleonora to +3, but I don't think it gives me enough for +4. What is this shit with, like, selective stun lock? Because I swear to God, I hit that dude enough times to keep him stunned, and he's just like, nah, man, I'm good. Alright, I know there's an NPC, there's a invader that spawns up here. Oh, that hurts. to be honest, I still feel like poise does not work in this game, still. I still just have that feeling that poise it's still busted. Because I know they had to release a patch to fix poise, but I still don't think they fully fixed poise. I think it's still busted. So sick. Well, my thing is like, it's not, I'm not talking about poise in the sense of damaging enemies. I'm talking about poise in terms of armor. Because I don't feel like, regardless of what armor you're wearing, I still don't feel like that the poise system works like it did in 1 and 2. I still kind of feel like the poise system is still a little broken. I keep doing that. Oh, are you talking about weapons with like perseverance and stuff? No, because I don't think you understand I'm sorry, but I don't think you understand what I mean by poise. Poise isn't a weapon stat. Poise is an armor stat. Like here, I'll show you. No, that's not what I wanted. Hang on, let me click the... That's not what I wanted. Here we go. This is what I mean by poise. Poise is your ability to withstand attacks without breaking, like literally what it says, without breaking form. Which means that it's your ability to be able to keep swinging your weapon even when you're in the process of being attacked. I think what you're referencing is Perseverance, which is a weapon with some of those abilities. But what poise does is poise is mainly affected by your armor. The thing is, I feel like the poise system is still a little busted. All right, if I get a Lothric greatsword, I will I'll check that. But I'm pretty sure that's an ability, not a natural stat boost of the weapon itself. Actually, you know what? I know... Actually, you know what? I know how we can solve this. Ugh. Yeah. I have the official Dark Souls 3 strategy guide. Let's see what it says. Alright, so we gotta look for great swords. Great swords, great swords, great swords. Let's see. Is it a great sword or an ultra great sword? Alright, here we go. I found it. Yeah, it can be upgraded to plus 10 because it needs Titanite, just regular Titanite to use it. So it says... the strategy guide says, Ultra Great Sword of the Venerable Knights of Lothric, imbued with the strength of lightning... The trademark of dragon hunting. Very few have demonstrated the extreme strength and dexterity required for this weapon, even in the long history of the Lothric Knights. Its skill is Stomp. Uses one's weight to lunge forward with a low stance and increased... Yeah, there it is. It's because of its ability. Uses one's weight to lunge forward with a low stance and increases poise. And follow with strong attack for an upward slash. So yeah, that's what the guide says. The strategy guide says that by using the sword's skill, it does indeed increase the poise. It does increase your poise. Because, I mean, to be fair... Yeah, but but the weapon doesn't naturally... The weapon itself, without using its skill, does not naturally boost your poise. It only boosts the poise if you use the skill. What I'm talking about is your armor's natural ability to shrug off hits, which again is poise. Because I remember when I played this game day one, it didn't matter what armor I wore. It seemed like it just seemed like that every time I got hit, my character would just rock backwards as if he got hit with like a strong attack or something. But I think they had to patch that, but I don't think they thoroughly patched it because I don't think it still works. Because Havel's armor has the highest poise in the game, along with it having the best physical defenses. And I've still had times where I've got hit by someone. Yeah, Gundir's armor gives a lot of poise too. Sometimes I'll wear that armor because that armor's pretty decent. Actually, I'm gonna... Alright, now that I've made it to this point, I've searched the area and I've gotten everything I wanted. I'm gonna go back to the bonfire, rest at it, and then I'm just gonna run through all this shit until I get to this point again. Yeah, because in order to get Gundir's armor, you have to kill Champion Gundyr. Which, if I can successfully kill Champion Gundyr, and if my vitality's high enough, I may be able to wield his armor. And then that may solve my poise problem. But, I don't know, we'll have to see. But all I know is that I still feel like poise doesn't work, still doesn't work the way it was intended. I do want to clear these enemies out because I'm going to summon the sword master. Actually, I'm going to equip the Estus ring real quick so I can heal. This isn't what I intended to do. Come on, are you... I didn't want to drop down there to begin with, because I wanted to avoid fighting those guys. My pathway is not going the way I want it to, because I want to clear out that main area, because if I don't, the Swordmaster is going to go after them. And I don't want him to go after them and waste healing on something that he doesn't have to waste healing on. Because he's actually very useful with the Gundyr fight. Let's try this again. Every time. I'm gonna use this only because I don't want to waste Estus flasks. Oh my god, please don't fall off the edge. Please don't fall off. Okay, whew! Alright, so we're gonna equip the Dragon Slayer axe. Oh, I rolled right into that. Fuck! Why? Come on, why can't I cancel my animation? Got him! Woo! Beat him on my first try. Yeah, the boss music in this game, phenomenal. Phenomenal. I love the music of this game. This game easily has some of the best music in this game. Easily. If anyone were to ask me, what was your game that you thought had the best soundtrack? Dark Souls 3, in my opinion, has one of the best soundtracks. I'm only going this way because I kind of want, I don't know if I should buy the Wolf Knight armor or not. It's a great Artorias reference. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, these guys can drop their armor set, and their armor set's actually pretty decent. I think it's in terms of like that type of armor, I think it goes to Silver Knight and then it goes to Black Knight armor, I believe. You know, I'm gonna explore around here because I know there's items that you can only get here. Yeah, the Black Knight Ultra Greatsword? Dude, that thing's awesome. I actually managed to do a run where I got to use it. Thing's pretty dope to use. And he just runs through that like it's not even existent. Actually, this is the place you go to if you want to grind their armor set, because this is where I think the most Black Knights is here. The Chaos Blade. It's a good sword. The only thing I don't like about it is that it consumes your health as you use it. And in a game where health is important, I don't like using it. It's a good sword, I just don't like using it. Oh, I forgot about him. There's a fourth one here. Here's Artorias' tombstone. With his sword, too. I think this is an Easter egg, I believe. Because I think Artorias and Sif were some of the fan-favorite bosses from Dark Souls 1. So I think they made a little homage to him. Along with his armor set and weapons. I think they made a homage to him here. I know there's an invisible wall around here somewhere. It may not... Oh, I know where it's at. It's not here. It's, where Arena would be. That's the coiled sword fragment. Once we get that, we can get rid of Homeward Bones. Is there anyone up here? No. I'm trying to remember if they patched this or not. Seed of Valkyria the Giant, yay. Damn it. Why can't I just climb up there? Like, literally, it's at shoulder level. I should be able to climb this. Or get, like, a little prompt that says, oh, climb. No. I guess that would make traversing the map a little too easy. If you could do that. Yeah, they must have patched this, or I'm not doing it. They either patched this, or I'm not doing it right. Yeah, they probably patched this. So it's either that, or I'm not doing it right. Now it kind of begs the question as to why is this place here? Because see, now I'm curious as to why this place is even here. I thought there was an Estus shard here. Unless this is it. Nope, just Hollow's ashes. I'm trying to remember, wait, isn't there a Estus shard in the Firelink Shrine? Like, you have to get up on the rafters to get to it? See, Hawkwood's questline, I've never really understood how it works, how his questline works. I believe he leaves his shield at... Yeah, I think he leaves his shield at Artorias' tombstone in the actual Firelink Shrine. But, because I know there's a questline with him where you actually fight him. Like, as part of his questline. But I've never gotten it to trigger.
Well, a lost lamb wandereth in, with nary a peep from the bell. Well, thou shouldst my purpose know. What can this old handmaid provide thee?
Oh, now I get why this place exists. See, I don't know if I want to buy the wolf armor or not. Nah, I'll hold off.
Best not.
Alright, well, I got the coiled fragment, so... Let's head back to the Shrine Bonfire. Oh, you hit him because you thought he was an enemy? Yeah, because I think, if I remember correctly, I think that's how you continue his questline, because I think you're supposed to meet him. I think you're supposed to talk to him at some point outside the shrine itself. And then, because I know once you get the Twilight Dragon, or the sparkling Twilight, the sparkling Dragon torso, he's supposed to leave a message with Andre telling you that he wants to fight you. And to meet him where you fought the Abyss Watchers. But I've never gotten that fight to happen. Okay, first things first, I want to find out how to get on these rafters. This is here. Oh, I think I almost had it there. Wait, what am I doing? I'm being dumb here. I'll say, I think I have to. Yeah, I have 2 of them. Oh, here we go. So that's how you get in here. Never even knew that was here.
You.
Wait, you can interact with Pickle Pea in here? Okay, didn't know that. Estes Shard. Now I'm trying to think of where I could have missed one. Because this will make it... Oh, it's up here through an illusionary wall? Okay. Is it over here? There we go, my guy. Teaching me the ways. Yes. Alright, so I think we're gonna cap the stream off with, returning Yorm to his throne. That is a big-ass skull. Not gonna lie. Okay, so, recap of what we've done today. We have defeated Yorm the Giant and returned him to his throne. We have defeated the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. We have defeated Osiris. And we've defeated, Champion Gundyr. Yeah, have a good one, Martin. Our goal for next session is we're gonna go fight the Nameless King. I don't know how that's gonna go. That may end up being the entire session. Who knows? But next session, our goal is to fight the Nameless King. And after defeating the Nameless King... Oh, excuse me. After defeating the Nameless King, we're gonna go explore Lothric Castle. We may even get to fight the Dragon Slayer armor. That depends if we get to it. Or it depends on how long it takes me to defeat the Nameless King. But, so, that'll be our goal for, next session. Is to beat the Nameless King, maybe the Dragon Slayer armor. But the main focus will be the Nameless King. So, that's it for me tonight. I will talk to you guys next time.